Hello everyone. Today we shall start about perturbation theory. Now, before going to the deep theory, I want to say that why we need perturbation theory. You see, Schrodinger's equation is a very useful technique or tool with which we can solve quantum mechanical problems. That is very true. But using Schrodinger's equation, we can get the exact solution, and that exact solution we can obtain for a very few simple problem. If we get very uh, deep problem or complex problem, or regarding multiple electronic problem, I mean a particular atom with several electrons, then we cannot get the exact solution with Schrodinger's equation, and there some other part is necessary to get the exact solution. In the perturbation theory, what happens that we disturbed the system, we perturb the system slightly, and thereby the system get disturbed. For example, if we throw a light into a hydrogen atom, then some sort of disturbance will will affect the system. Actually, the electron may jump into the higher orbit. We may say that it has got excited, the atom has got excited, and in this case, regarding the initial problem before perturbation, before disturbance, we get a disturbed atom. So before disturbing, we have the Hamiltonian of the system. After a disturbance, we have got the perturbed systems. The Hamiltonian will be disturbed, Hamiltonian will change, and it has been observed that the changed Hamiltonian is very small. But for that problem also, it is very difficult to solve this disturbed or perturbed system by Schrodinger's equation, and there we need the perturbation theory. And in the perturbation theory, we have time dependent and time independent problem. So before going to the time dependent problem, we have to go to the time independent problem. So we shall use the perturbation theory, which is an approximation theory to solve the problem of a part of systems. Another example that I want to say is that if we use the electric field or magnetic field, or if we bring the electric field or magnetic field near a atom, that atom will get disturbed. Okay, so before disturbance we have the Hamiltonian, after disturbance we have another Hamiltonian, that may be slightly higher or slightly lower Hamiltonian in terms of energy, but we have the disturbed Hamiltonian, and that disturbed Hamiltonian cannot be solved exactly by Schrodinger's equation. There we need perturbation theory. Hope you can get the idea behind the perturbation theory. More elaborately we can say in our next lecture.